winds blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page life is about to begin. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Will there always be some haters? They don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells your friend, Mike, he's your man. Then he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm, if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Look on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Yeah, here on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nation Pride.
All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. I have a Sleepy Louie on me today. He was the first dog, so he's got the Monday morning blues. I have a feeling the other one's fixing to get a little jealous here because he's over here looking at me like, Dad. All right, you got to show your face, dog. You're part of the show. Stretching out my shirt. Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. This is Mike. Mike's Weather Page. We are talking Tropics. Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Oldsmar, Florida. The sun is finally out. Well, it was out last night too, but we have had a wet stretch here in Tampa Bay. More to come. We're going to talk about that. A big lingering front. It's Groundhog Day. We've said lingering front every day of the year. We've had a front line the last 4 months. It has to have some effect on the hurricane season. Has to. Everybody's wondering what the heck is going on. I think I'm the only one that has really mentioned the lingering front so much. So. Anyway, good morning, John. Conehead from the Villages. We call ourselves Coneheads because when there is a storm, we live and die by that cone of uncertainty. Good morning, Kathleen Smith. I saw Kitchen. What's up, Matt Cook out of Banks? My daughter loved your TV show, even though I heard it wasn't even filmed in the Outer Banks. Good morning, Jenny from North Naples. Hudson from Peggy and Hudson. Dale Kindberg. What's up? The Rays, man. 2 in a row. They're getting hit hard, man, early on in the game. Christy from the sunny Panhandle. Guess what? It might stay sunny for you for a little while. Travis, you might be right. Travis says he might think the season's sneaking up. What's up, Shelly? Shelly's having a bad morning, it sounds like. Had to get some coffee. What's up, John Ferguson over there on YouTube? Everything's going out to sea, Peggy. Might be. I don't know, man. If you've been reading between the lines, I've been really curious about what's above me. Louis is too. He's staring right at it. So what we're going to look at is what Louis is looking at. Everybody look up. Good morning, Blair. What's up from Mobile, Alabama? Cowboys. I don't know about that. How about them Bucks? What are you talking about? Deanna, every weather guys is saying the season's over. That is completely irresponsible. We just hit the peak of season 2 days ago. We still have a whole month of October and a little bit 3 weeks in September. So, totally not saying it's over. Anybody that had to endure Michael knows. And Florida, the 1921 hurricane makes you realize we're not protected either. A lot of big storms rolling through October, so don't let your guards down quite yet. Leave those window shutters up. What do you think, Louie? All right, we'll put Louie down. All right, so listen, we are streaming live from a lot of places. Facebook, obviously. That's where you guys are here on this side of my chat. This side of the chat, we have YouTube, which is growing. Thank you very much, all the YouTubers. We got Richard O'Galley over there. We got John Ferguson down from the Caymans. Craig Monaghan from, doesn't say where, just says good morning. Hey, good morning. Pensacola. Fee Fox. So anyway, hope you had a great weekend. Official start of football this weekend. Got to watch most of the Bucks last night before I fell asleep. So we're off to a good start. Hope you enjoyed football. Hope you visited our good friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits here in sunny Florida. Sunny Florida, I can say that today. They kicked off football season 2 and had a lot of little parties in their stores and specials. So hopefully you got to visit them. Also posted this over the weekend. This is still going on, man. My favorite little generator in the world from our friends at Furman. Red, white, and blue. Painted up like the American flag. They got a 50% off sale going on right now. You can get this bad boy for $299.99. Already on their website. You don't have to type in a code or nothing. 4,500 watts. Nice, awesome little portable generator. All kinds of bells and whistles on it. Check it out. $299. Stars and Stripes edition. 50% off. They also have some other ones going on too. Make sure you check them out. But that was my favorite little guy right there. That thing is cute. And I don't know if you can say cute with a generator. I don't know. All right, so here's the Tropics. Let's show you what's going on. This is what's cooking out there. All right, so there's the official Tropics. We're gonna take a little coffee sip and we're gonna go right into it. Hey, what's up, Michael from Okaloosa County, EOC. Hey, that's pretty cool, man. Good to see our EOC people. It's been a slow season. I will admit it. Luann, you got to. They're great people. They support me, and more importantly, they're good people there. Big fans of our page. Jason is our expert. He's in our Brew Crew chat room for our supporters, and he's always over there answering questions and helping folks out if they never need it. So, Peggy, good job on your grandson making the baseball team. Awesome. Cool. All right, so here's the scoop. This Tropics talking. We're going to ramble on for about 45 minutes or so. And then we'll see what we got. So this is the wave here in the middle U.S. or middle Atlantic, not middle U.S. Middle Atlantic. And, of course, my little pointer's not working. Why aren't you working, little guy? Oh, man. My little pointer's not working. Well, let's see if I can get my pointer working. My little thingy isn't working. Let me turn my thingy off and on again. Here we go. Now we'll try it. Pointy. There she is, my little pointer. Can't live without my little pointer. All right, so we've been talking a lot about this guy. This has been on the radar for a while. It's finally plopped over the Atlantic waters. Most all models are showing it to curve up. So that is the latest on that guy. This has been on the radar now for a while. Never say never, as we saw with Florence. However, most of the models are showing this one curving up as of now. It's not an invest yet. There's no spaghetti models on either of these two. Both of them are at 20%. So we're not going to talk about this guy very much. It would take over a week before it even would get close to the Lesser Antilles. So it's a long way away. All right, so we're going to talk about this guy a lot. And then we're going to talk about the weather coming up. We got a cold front coming down, and we got a lingering front coming across Florida. So if you live in Florida, you definitely want to watch the end of the show. We're going to get into that. We got another lingering front, but we're going to talk all about this little guy. So this little guy looks very healthy. I've been watching it. It was originally marked by the NHC, and then it lost its circle. Now it's back. All right, so what the heck is it? Well, it's a big old blob. We got a couple other little areas, too, I got to talk about, too. So we're going to leave this map up for a little while. So we've been watching this blob. It's actually developed a pretty good little moisture field around it. It had a lot of dry air originally. Remember that one Invest 95, was it? It fizzled away. The dry air, is there, but it's not as much as it was. And the farther this thing comes west, it's going to start escaping a lot of this dry air because there's other moisture up here in the atmosphere. So it's interesting. The Euro ensembles I've been teasing a lot. I've been showing possible development in this neck of the woods. So we're going to watch it. Not a lot of model support yet as far as operational runs, but it's actually got some spinach, so I'm going to show you all that. So this is very, 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 very disorganized. But what's interesting about it is it's got... Hunter, don't you walk over there by that door. I swear I give them guys this much water and they pee that much. I don't know how it's possible. So that's what we're watching. Interesting. So keep your eye on this blob right here. This is going to be interesting. If anything... The time frame has been perfection. We've been talking about this forever. That blob is going to reach here just outside the islands on the 15th. It's about 3 days from now. But we're going to get a lot of rain possibly coming. Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, all the Lesser Antilles here could possibly get rain out of this into the 16th, 17th time frame. So that's first and foremost. Right? What's up, Mike Soul? Fee Fox goes out with FEMA. Cool, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Go Bucks, Dan Reagan says. Heck yeah, man. What's up, Mary Krause? Have fun on your cruise. October 7th. That's a long way away. Too far to try to predict. That's for sure. All right, so there's a couple other little features here interesting to me. There's a little upper level low spinning right here. You can see it. All this Gulf juice that we were talking about yesterday finally is losing a little punch because we have a cold front coming down and it's going to get absorbed up into that cold front. And look at this yellow dry air. We got 50s coming tomorrow morning, possibly reaching the Gulf Coast up there in Mississippi, Alabama. Shelly has lightning. Where's the lightning at? Heck, I don't even know. What are we talking about? So we're going to talk about this. So some of the models were showing this little guy getting picked up maybe and becoming a little something too. This is kind of a mid-level, got a little bit of low pressure spin to it. If you're wondering about the models, we show the ensembles a lot. But sometime around the 15th is where this guy is going to be. And then there was something kind of here showing up, which is kind of all connected to this in a sense. So if you're wondering about those ensembles that were showing the East Coast around the 15th, it's kind of, my thinking is it's kind of brewing from this little guy right here spinning. Interesting little feature. Mid-level. Bringing some stormy rains down in South Florida right now. We can take a look at Florida radar. Take a look at that. So there you go. This is that little upper level, mid-level low. Kind of bringing some storms to the Keys right now. There's more juice up there in the, there's that frontal line actually. Finally getting that last push out of here. This is live radar this morning. So it's, you might have some dry, cool air in the panhandle tomorrow. You're going to be so excited. You guys are going to be dancing in the streets. Dry 50s possible in the Florida Panhandle. I don't know. It might be a little, maybe in the Pensacola North area tomorrow. All right, so let's talk about the tropics. All right, so let's go straight into the ensembles. show you. Here's another radar look. This is what's going on right now. There's our frontal line. That's going to finally get that last push out of here. But guess what? The frontal line's going to flatten out. And you know what? Not Monday, not Tuesday, not Wednesday, not Thursday, not Friday, not Saturday, but not Sunday, not Monday. But like the next 58 days, we're going to have a lingering low. As a matter of fact, even the old long-range hazards outlook map here shows heavy rain down in Florida across a big chunk of the Florida Western Peninsula and along the northern Florida shore all the way to Carolinas. This is all lingering frontal line this week. Yucky, yucky, yucky. We'll get into that here in a little bit. A little bit. So what was everybody's weekend like, huh? I need to take a coffee break. Hey, Brian Fields down the Keys. You got a little action your way right there. There's a little mid-level low spinning. Hey, Jennifer over there on YouTube. Haven't seen you in a while. Leonard, a lot of rain coming, still to come, buddy. Matt C., Florida Bay. Where the heck's Florida Bay at? Fire pit time. Charleston had a lot of rough weather the last few days, no doubt. We had that little cell line come up off the Gulf Stream a couple days ago. Possible tornadoes. I don't know if it ever got verified or not. Jason from Lubbock, Texas. Pretty cool. All right. Let's go right into our ensembles and show you, first off, just to show the highest confidence of the Euro trouble. So look at this, Shelly. I got my camera off. Did you guys ever see this? So we were storm chasing over the weekend. I got some good coverage, and I don't know if all the moisture's out yet, but this is my roof cam that I epoxied. But it had some fog in it, and I think the lens looks good. So we're going to do a test later. But I probably shouldn't leave it attached to the truck 24/7. That was probably not good of me. That's for sure. That was bad, Mike. What the heck is that model? I have no idea. All right, so here's tropical cyclone probability. I love this map. It's a really cool colored map here that shows... Oh, there's three levels: tropical depression level, tropical storm level, hurricane level. Tropical depression, you get all kinds of signatures. This kind of blends all the Euros together. And what's cool about the way this product's put together is when you have more ensemble, remember there's 51 members of the European model. So every time you start getting more and more ensembles thinking together and believe in each other, the colors increase. So when there's low confidence, it's, gray, light purple. When it's becoming high confidence, it starts to get brighter, and there's a little chart over here showing that. And this is the depression model side. So you're getting that little bit of support from that mid-level, upper-level low down here I just showed spinning. And it shows it up the coast. Not a high percentage of tropical depression confidence. However, down here, if we click over to storm, pretty high. Not real confident yet. However, this is probably the highest confidence yet on this tropical wave from the Euro. So, this blends in all the different ensembles. It puts together the highest probability based on positions. And, we're starting to get 20-25% chance here, tropical storm. So it's worth talking about. This would be the 19th. That's only not even a week away. So there's, good probability right there. And again, there's a couple things that are going to favor that probability. First off, it's going to be escaping that dry air. Secondly, obviously, water temperatures are starting to increase quite heavily. More, is that a word? Heavily, more. People have stopped talking about the MJO. We're going to show you that, but here's the tropical probability or ocean heat content, ocean heat content map, and you can see obviously plenty of water to work with. Warm water. This is warm water, how deep the warm water goes. So it'll be entering all this, favorable area of tropical development. But the MJO is something that's very interesting to me. The cycle that we're in here is definitely entering a favorable phase here. This is this week, actually, green here in the Caribbean and Western Atlantic. So the MJO is going to be entering an enhanced favorable phase, which helps thunderstorm activity develop. So it actually has a few things working in its favor. This is another MJO map. Blue is favorable conditions. Enhanced rising air, not suppressed air. So that, favorable MJO. Never know. We forgot. Everybody's forgot about the tropics. Here was this is early in the season, right? Like everything that everybody predicted, they threw it out the window, and the hunters over there chewing it up. So we'll see on that. But anyway, that some favorable conditions possibly for the wave. Now let's go into individual ensemble runs. And you'll see what I'm talking about. The Euro's been very, I don't want to say excited about it, but it's had a few consistent runs now showing our wave trying to develop. This is on weathernerds.org. We love this site. It's it's a great site to see these ensembles in action. Let's stop it right here. This is the 17th of September, obviously. We rewind it a little bit. This is the 15th right here. 15th. There it is, 15th. All right. Just want to make sure I was reading the map right. All right, so here's the 15th. There's a few ensembles. Here's that little bit of ensemble action showing that low that kind of tied into our front. And that little low down here. So there's a few. But if it did anything, again, it's a coastal hugger. It'll probably go off the coast. But this is what we're looking at down here. And again, here's these ensembles we've been showing. This was showing up last week. I showed these. A little bit of juice coming up into the Bay of Campeche. But going forward, 17th, 18th, 19th. And, we're getting close enough now to the Bahamas. And, some of them are dipping below Cuba. So everything I write, I'm making sure to write Western Atlantic / Caribbean. This is 20th, 21st. So there you go. Interesting, right? Starting to pick up on another wave after the NHC wave. That's new. But as far as we're not going to worry about stuff that far away. We're watching what's in front of us. Real time, not model prediction. But that's interesting, right? There's a few. This is inching closer to people. We haven't had anything inching to people. Hey, what's up, Lord Andrew? I see your comments over there, buddy, about the storms last night. We definitely had really some pretty big pop-up storms. Hit that thumbs up. We're doing good over on YouTube. I did not find a skeleton. Does anybody have any connections at Home Depot? I need that 16, or was it 12 foot? 12 foot. It's a 12-foot skeleton. Clark Thomas, thank you, buddy. St. Augustine. Lingering fronts and spaghetti models. I know. Hey, Linguini. Isn't Linguini? Linguine. Linguine is a pasta. Linguine. Listen, linguine looks like lingering front. Could you put the word linguine and make it look like lingering? Because it's got L-I-N-G. Ling. So we should, instead of calling our fronts lingering fronts, we should call them, now I just messed up because I said that word linguine. You ever say a word so much it starts to sound weird? Linguine. Linguine fronts. That's what I'm going to do. The next time I do a post, I'm going to write down linguine fronts for Florida. We have a linguine front. Let me find a picture of linguine front. Linguine fronts. Here it is. I hope it's the right picture. There it is. That's linguine. That's a linguine front. I should just draw I should just draw a frontal line across Florida and just use linguine. Alexa, what's linguine?
According to Wikipedia, linguine is a type of pasta similar to fettuccine and trinette, but elliptical in section rather than flat.
Not flat.
It is about 4 millimeters in width, which is wider than spaghetti, but not as wide as fettuccine. The name linguine means little tongues in Italian.
Okay, enough.
It is a plural of the feminine linguine.
Alexa, stop. She won't shut up. And she's got a female voice. I just lost a few followers. Costco, you think, Mark? Hey, what's up, Mark? I don't know. I didn't know if Costco. I thought it was Home Depot exclusive. Well, now we all know linguine is thicker than spaghetti. And it's 4 millimeters in thick. That's huge. That's a big 4 millimeters. Not teeny weeny like linguine. All right, so anyway, let me show you what's going on with this thing in real time. I think this year I've screwed up and looked at long-range modeling too much too. But we're going to look at this little sucker right here and see what's cooking with it. That's that big old juice blob out there. So what I always used to do back in the day, we'd look at 850 vorticity, right? Cool map. This is on Wisconsin EDU. But large area of lower rotation. Broad, yes. However, it's interesting. Look at that. Lingering front. Here we go. Linguine front. There's a little rotation down on the bay, actually. What's up with that? I didn't even notice that. Do we have any convection down there? Oh, we do have convection down there. Ooh. Ooh. You watch things in real time sometimes. All right, so there's a little bit of rotation down here. Interesting. It's all tied to that lingering front. I'm going to burn that out. All right, so anyway, so there's that. This is what we're going to watch. And then we can look at the 500 millibar. And look, we have 500 millibar. So there is, and here's that mid-level low here by the keys. Not really lower level, mid-level. So we have low level, we have mid-level. And another map I love, which you all know, I love this Knoll School website. Interesting. Let's take a looky. Nah, see, it's not really, the bay isn't, that's just all tied to that old frontal line. But sometimes, you never know. Sometimes they can spin up. That's why I say, never take your eyes off of old lingering fronts. But anyway, let's go over here to the Middle Atlantic. Look at it. Okay, now look at that. That is some pretty clear low-level circulation going on from our Middle Atlantic wave. Remember, that's the one right here in the Middle Atlantic. This is the one that the NHC just marked overnight. This is what we've been watching now for a couple days. But it's interesting. It's got my eye right now because it's got a little bit of lower level rotation. That's 1,000 millibar. We got a little 850 spin. We got a little 700 spin. We got a little 500 spin. It's not very organized, not very stacked, but there are indications that it could be trying to develop circulation. So, and if you look at it closely, let's take a look at it. Let's zoom in here on Weather Nerds. If you look at it closely, you can almost see rotation. Almost. Enough that you could say, hey, it's got a little rotation. See, look, it's very broad. It's in the early stages. But if you just kind of focus on there, you can see some of these clouds are getting pulled up. You know, some of these are kind of working down a little bit. Shelly just messaged me. Sunrise. Oh, crisscross. Oh, I thought that was Shelly being funny, like saying crisscross. Like, crisscross? Crisscross, thanks, man. Wherever you are in the world, I will check that out, man. Thank you, buddy. I could ship it probably, right? Don't they ship to store? Oh, there you go, Chris. I just saw the message. Thanks, man. So anyway, we'll see. Beginning stages possibly, right? Possibly. Very disorganized, but hey. We're bound to see a tropical system form before our eyes again. Good morning, Stephanie Stokes. How's the old Panhandle doing? Thanks for stars there, Emily Yates. Appreciate that. Lexus, like, somebody at Google's working right now, and they're like, we just had a weird request for linguine all over the country. That's funny. Interesting. Right? Interesting. All right, let's look at the dry air. The dry air that was surrounding our system. And it still is. Let's see. Look at that. I hit it every time now. So, look, still got dry air around it, but it's such a large area now that it's kind of making its own little pocket. It's a hot pocket. It's not a little guy. Remember Invest 95 was a little guy. You know, this map might show it still. Let's go back. Let's go one frame forward. Let's see if 95's... Oh, there it is. So here was the Invest 95 we were watching last week. And you can just see dry air was all around it. And it went up, and it went north to cooler waters below. That didn't help. And it just kind of fizzled. Look at that dry air just overtook it. It just like squeeze it like a boa constrictor. And it put up a good little fight, but it couldn't hang on. Gone. That was Invest 95. Now here's our new wave. Kind of just, the moisture just came out of nowhere. Look at this. So check this out. This is a great map, by the way. This is Tom Whittaker. This is on the Wisconsin. Notice how I said Wisconsin? Wisc.edu site. We've seen it for years. It's an awesome link. But just a few days ago, anyway, the 10th, 2 days ago, this is the 10th, almost no convection out here. That's, NHC stopped marking it because it lost all convection. And then weird, it just came out of nowhere. Boom. Lots of convection. So, kind of odd. Very odd. This one I said, what I said, just when you think, you can quote me on this because we said it last week, just when you turn your head the other way and you think, a system like this is gone, it surprises you. And now we're just kind of watching it in real time. All right, so there's that. We're just, I don't want to overhype it. There's really nothing, but it isn't marked on the NHC map now. It's 20%, and this is what they say. Tropical wave located. Some development is possible next several days while it moves west, west, northwest. So, there you go. We will watch, and we will see. Let's check out the front coming now. This is very interesting. Other areas I'm not going to worry about. I mean, I guess we could somehow say the bay down here, Linguini front. This area down here has been showing up on the ensemble. Some moisture comes up. We already are seeing signs of some weak rotation down there with the 850 map here. So this, this little spot, little rotation down there, that's our Linguini front. And, I guess you could kind of watch it. It's it's got a little convection down there. Let's take a look on Weather Nerds. The models last week showed a little Pacific energy pulling up. That could have been a combination of Pacific juice and old frontal juice. But, these tails of fronts are always worth watching. This one actually finally dipped far enough south that when they linger across the upper Gulf and and they're flattened out, they don't really have a chance to dip far enough down into the Gulf to try to get going. But this is worth watching. I like blobs. Jamie from Haberman Homeschool, Fort Myers. How's it going? Christina, yep, the whole season's been odd. I believe the last few years have been kind of odd. The end of last year, as soon as we had, hey, Thunder, great to see you, man. New watcher over there on YouTube. Appreciate it, buddy. We're growing slowly over there. I like it. Slow growth. We don't like shrinkage. We like to grow slow. What's up, Jim Parker? Good morning. Cindy from Venice. David, thanks for the stars, buddy. I really don't have a college football team, Jason, believe it or not. UCF, I guess, for some reason, kind of was fun to watch in the Bulls. I went to the Bulls. So, yeah, I'm not a huge college football guy. I like the Florida teams, obviously. I like the underdogs, the UCF, USF. Gators have not started out really good. Hey, good question there, Dale. That blob, probably not north. Not with the front coming down. It probably would just keep on going towards Mexico. So, feeder bands. Darren, no blob. This blob's in the lower. This was just casually got my attention. I'm not sure if we have any. Yeah, see, here you go. Dale asked the question, and there you go, buddy. It looks like anything, has been showing up like that. That's kind of been the flow. We're going to have this front come down and linger and kind of block the upper Gulf Coast for a few days. Which, timing of this thing is interesting because this would be the 21st. We got a lingering low here. And that could eventually steer our system. So there's a current surface map today. This is what's going on right now. This is the front coming down. We got a low pushing this front, swinging down. So anything left in the Gulf is getting pushed on out of here today. It's keeping the moisture up, obviously, across everybody again. The map tomorrow, there's our frontal line. This is what's bringing, look at that H. H. Bringing down some cool Arctic air. And look, it's going to bring moisture down to Florida. This is tomorrow. Always ahead of a front. Dry air behind. fact, I think I teased this a long time ago. Over last week, the Euro was showing this dry air coming in the first part of the week, and we're gonna pretty much everybody on the backside of this front is going to be feeling drier, cooler, fallish, pumpkin spice-ish, fire pit-ish, sock-ish, hoodie-ish weather. Everybody on this side of the front's going to feel umbrella-ish, raincoat-ish, grab a towel, I'm sweating my butt off-ish, humidity-ish, dew pointy-ish, yuckish, sloshy-ish weather. But what's interesting to me is this, and this is what we're going to talk about now. Look at this. These are your surface sharks. This has been unbelievable this year. This is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is unbelievable. This frontal line is going to hover across the Florida Peninsula all week long into next weekend. Let's see what kind of rain forecast we're going to get out of this mess. So we're going to look at combined moisture. Let's look at temperatures first off. Let's take a look tomorrow. This is kind of fun. So we're going to look at the southeast tomorrow morning, and we're going to look at your blend of temperatures. Now, this takes all of them and blends them together. So the Euro might show different than others. This model's cool. The National Weather Service puts them all together. So tomorrow's temperatures, we could see low 60s reaching all the way down to the Gulf Coast. This includes Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, even a little bit into the Florida Panhandle. But then on Wednesday, we got a little more chance of 60s reaching down deeper into Florida. You're going to see 60s in the middle part of the state, down in Gainesville, Ocala. You're going to see low 60s around Tallahassee. You're going to see probably 50s touching some parts here along lower Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. So look at that. 40s and 50s in the mountains. 50s are going to be dipping deep. That's cool, man. Say it's cool, man. All right, as far as rains go, this is what's really a bummer for those that are sick of it. This is what we got. This is what we're going to see. Look at this. This is accumulated rains all the way through Saturday. Accumulated rains. So here you go. This is accumulated rains through Tuesday. You can just see it every day. Rain totals are increasing every day. Every day. Every day. This is all the way through next week. And notice how it just pretty much includes some along the coast here. Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. But look how everybody else is just dry. This is that front just hanging out. So we're going to see totally different weather. Even in Florida, people in the Florida Panhandle might not even get a drop of rain in the next 7 days after this front comes through. But the other side of the state is going to see a lot of rain. I mean, obviously it's not going to happen all at one time. But definitely daily rains are going to be accumulative. So here's your 24-hour rains. This is, tomorrow. This is Wednesday. Thursday really picks up on Thursday. So Florida Peninsula on Thursday is a lot of rainfall. These are 24-hour rain totals. Lots of rain on Thursday. This is Thursday. Did I say that yet? Friday rains. Heavy rains Friday across the Florida Peninsula. Saturday rains. More the same. Sunday rains. So it could change. But that's what it looks like now. That's a lot of rain. A lot of lingering rains coming. All right. So what else? Who's bartending? I love it. Tequila Fest, that sounds fun. Renee, yeah, well, you know. It happens. Just like Forrest said. Budweiser, what's up, Carol Ann Welch Canray? That's a long name for Facebook. So yeah, that's what we got. Darren, Tennessee Volunteers. Let's talk about the Euro now real quick. I always love this map here. This is really neato. This is going to show you that dry air coming in. It's fun to see. See that dry air. So here's that frontal line. And this is pretty much through the week. So you can see that push of dry air coming through the next day. And then it's going to be, you know, blue skies and low humidity and, you know, all that fun stuff, man, for everybody but Florida or the bottom part of Florida. And here's a little bit of a little tropical teaser for you. This is next Sunday. Next Sunday, this is the juice of that Atlantic spot that we're watching. Not organized yet, but we'll have to see. This is the timing. If you want to know, this is next Sunday. Yep, next Sunday. So if that spot makes it west-northwest, it could be nearing the Bahamas on Saturday and Sunday. But the important thing to note, we haven't done this yet. Let's look at tropicaltidbits.com. Then we're going to wrap it up. Good morning, Bobby. Have a great day. I should, Bobby. Yeah, man, we're doing a few things. My list is long. What's up, Shelly? Just when everybody thinks Tropics quiet, a little something pops up. Shelly's talking about our Brew Crew party. Oh, for sure. We had a new cruise member this weekend. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. Listen, folks, especially in Florida. Spring break, man. March 13th through the 17th. All of our MWP families are going. Shelly, Phil, and the Boylans. Bringing our kids. It's a great time. We're also doing a Brew Crew party the day before. Shelly talking about it here to somebody, but Brew Crew, we have a lot of Brew Crew members that are supporters of our page. We're going to put together a private party Sunday. You don't have to be on the cruise to go to that because we have a lot of Florida people that aren't going on the cruise that are going to want to go to our little Brew Crew party too. So we're going to have it's like a BOGO weekend of fun. We got the Brew Crew party on Sunday at an awesome tropical resort at the Cape, and then we're going to have our awesome cruise. And the coolest thing about the cruise is we're giving away certificates of 2023 hurricane preparedness that I'm going to do a presentation on the ship. We're going to welcome everybody with Bloody Marys and you can sip on your Bloody Marys while I do my presentation. No questions are asked. But yeah, if you're cruising, you got to check it out. We have the most amazing time. We're spending the day at Coco Cay too. So we're going to have a whole day at Coco Cay. You know that song? You all know the song, the Coco Cay song? How's that song go? Perfect day at Coco Cay. Perfect day, Coco Cay. All right, so we're going to look at tropicaltidbits.com here. Remember, all the models, you can check them out right here. These are my favorite three. I don't have the icon up there yet. I probably should. But anyway, all right, so we're going to watch a couple things. We're going to see what the main operational runs do. First off, yeah, I love this. What is that? Do you see it? Is that ET or something? What is that? Look at you got two eyeballs looking at you. You got a nose and you got a little mouth. Now you can't unsee it. It's looking right at you. Smile. Now you really see it. All right, so GFS, this tropicaltidbits.com, this is what we're looking at, the low. This is what we're focusing on right now. We're going to focus on this low. This is the one in the middle Atlantic. Starting to pick up on the models now. It wasn't picking up on the models earlier. So the GFS puts it near the islands on the 15th, little low pressure spot. Blue means low pressure, nothing organized. Spits off a little something here. Now, if you were to follow what's going on down there in the off the keys here, you can kind of see it a little bit better, I would assume, right here. This is the 12th. You can kind of follow it if you were to look at it, but this upper level low is what the GFS is picking up and kind of spinning up off the Gulf Stream. This would be like Friday, Saturday. So that's not the wave we're watching. This is that little energy down here that gets spun up. The GFS has been showing it quite a bit, if you're wondering. That's not what we're looking at right now. But as far as our middle Atlantic wave, so doesn't do much with it. You know, kind of keeps it around here around Sunday, Monday. Nothing organized. Remember that, nothing organized. The Euro, here's our spot. And, you know, doesn't really organize it. There's the 15th. And it kind of keeps it kind of juicy. You know, a little bit of sign of maybe some spinach here. A little bit now. What's interesting too, the 6Z just ran. Why is my thing going off all the time? Cheese and crackers. Ding, 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 ding. So 6Z actually ran, and it showed a little more organized system here. Not much, 10-10. Overnight wasn't showing that. Just throwing it out there. 12Z might show a little more organized system. But as far as vorticity goes on the Euro, interesting. We might have a little sign that we could have a little spinach in the atmosphere come next week. Just a little bit. Nothing, you know, nothing organized, but there's that new wave. So this is next Monday, Tuesday. You know, keep an eye on it. Never know, man. Interesting. That's that middle Atlantic spot. And again, you know, this the last operational run showing that another system coming the 21st. And that was actually being picked up by the ensembles quite a bit too. This one's interesting. This is a new one the ensembles are picking up on that's following the middle Atlantic wave. I don't want to jump on board that train yet until we see some more consistency, because we know it'll bite ya. All right. So we got the GFS and the Euro and the Canadian model here. There's our little low spinner on Wednesday. There's some weak spinach on the Canadian model. This is Friday, the 15th, 16th here. Everything is playing out. And the Canadian spins it. Wow, it's actually spinning that same system. Where the hell is that one coming from, man? Now we're getting me interested in that little guy. Huh. Well, anyway, here's the keys. This is Monday, Tuesday. Very weak signature. You know, nothing really organized. It keeps it going on, trucking towards the Gulf. Now, I remember yesterday the 12Z showed it. I don't even know what the heck that is. That's frontal boundary. It does that something weird with. Here it is yesterday. This is over the Bahamas on next Tuesday. That's nothing. This is what and that's showing weak rotation. But here's the other system coming into play. That's not the one off of Africa. This is a whole new one. That's interesting. So we're getting a little support here. This is the one off of Africa. This is the one that the NHC marked. This is the one the NHC marked. We have another one coming that's actually being picked up on. That is interesting. The GFS or the Euro is actually showing it too. Right here. Right there. So, interesting. Got something else to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's look at spaghetti. O's. Spaghetti O. Watermelon sugar. Hi. Alright, so we're going to look at spaghetti O's. Not that one. Well, maybe it is that one. I don't know. Here we go. Alright. Alright, so here is ensembles maps. This is the 17th. There's a few ensembles showing development on the middle Atlantic wave. Here's that new wave coming in off of Africa. Yeah. And we got quite a few little spaghettis developing here in the Caribbean. So this is the middle Atlantic wave that we're watching now. This is the 21st. And this is a new one that's coming in, not on the NHC map, but coming in off of Africa. But we'll wait till the 12Zs to talk about that one. Interesting though. You heard it here first. I'm not going to post it yet. What is going on? I hear something. So anyway, what else is new? Eglin Air Force Base. Hey, Bill. How's it going? That's it. Caribbean Ian, what's up, buddy? I don't think there's anything. Nope. Nothing. This is nothing, buddy. That's just normal convection, nothing developing. Probably talking about this one, right? This little guy, nothing. Nothing. There is a little low here that might try to spin off. This is definitely the one we're watching. And then really there's something else coming here. Not this one, but the next one could be interesting too. Season's not over yet. I think I'll do a map, post it online. I'm gonna focus on every little convection. I'm gonna show like 48 spots to watch, man, and let's see how many likes I get. I like likes. Hype. Stop the hype, Mike. Melissa from the Outer Banks. Pretty cool. I will, Shelly. I will talk about that. I always tease the Brew Crew first. Sue. Cool name. That's my mom's name. That's my Emily's middle name, by the way. A linguine front. Mary Hernandez. Yep, we got linguine front. Here's another way to look at this linguine front. Did I already show that one? I don't think I did. Let's see if I did or not. I don't know if I did or not. Oh, the UK's picking up on our spot now. Haven't talked about the UK in a while. UK has not been that great lately. This is interesting. We look at the old UK. UK, last couple of years has not been the best Tropics model. What am I clicking? Just quit clicking. I yell at the girls all the time. Quit clicking. Here I am clicking. Slow down the clicking. Slow. It's probably that extra dose of coffee I had this morning. All right, here's the UK. Man, interesting. You know, nothing to stress about, but look, low pressure. You kind of get an idea where it's thinking it might go. Look, this one's keeping it more down Jamaican area in Cayman area. Timing would be Sunday. So no matter what, this weekend, that's where this guy's going to be this weekend. Somewhere around. Or clarify it. No, seriously. Somewhere right around there this weekend, that spot's going to be. So it's worth watching. This is the UK, by the way. It's not an invest yet, so we don't have any real spaghetti models. So that's kind of a bummer. They might surprise us and give us some spaghetti models because it's kind of got a low level circulation. Check out this frontal line for the Big Bend area, Apalachicola friends there, and getting some storms rolling in. This is the prelude to the frontal line coming through right now. So there's more rain and storms happening for you. Bring it on, Mark Kimmon says. We're going camping. We're going to Talladega. I'm going 99% sure. Bring it on. We're ready. Did some storm chasing this weekend. I don't know if you saw it or not, but we had the most Independence Day looking shelf cloud I've ever seen, man, and I was right underneath it. It was so amazing. I don't know if you saw it or not, but man, it was epic. It was Saturday. Here's some of it. Check this out, man. This is like, so what am I doing there? What was that thing? I'm trying to figure YouTube out. Look at that sucker though, man. Look at that. You can see it moving, the clouds. I mean, look how fast they're coming across, man. I'm chasing that. I'm trying to get on the other side of it. I'm like, it was so intense. And then I got, oh, God, look at that. I got to work on the contrast. That is actually the sky in front of me in the shelf cloud. I mean, I'm underneath that shelf cloud. Like, I've never seen nothing like it. Unbelievable. I actually stopped. I think I did stop. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. There I was. I had to take a picture. It was the most craziest thing I've ever seen.
What are we going to do?
Look at that thing. Look at that thing. It was messing up the white balance a little bit. I got to lock the white balance on that camera I got. Kind of looks green now. Oh, that was a cop that just went by. Uh-oh. Good thing he didn't pull me over. I probably shouldn't have been stopped there. I did have a caution light on. Was that a cop? Cop? No, there's a truck. I thought I saw. Oh, there's a sheriff. Thank you, Mr. Sheriff, for letting me stay on the bridge and not get off. We had some intense lightning somewhere around here. This is around the Tampa Airport. God, look at that white balance. I gotta lock it somehow. But man, those storms were rolling in. We had some pretty massive thunderbolts. I got some good captures of that somewhere. But it was fun. I got a new microphone. The the microphone. I gotta fix that white, man. It's bouncing around in color. I didn't realize that too much. So we're storm chased. Oh, there's a big one there. So it was pretty intense. We talked about that the night before. Coming ashore. So, anyway, hey, Mark Kimmons, listen, somebody from that area sent me a picture from you guys. That's in Alabama, correct? Yeah, the most unbelievable. You guys, that was the most wickedest club show because it had all the scuds underneath it. It just was like unbelievable, that picture. Doritos. I do not have any warrants, Mike. What do you mean warrants? I hope I don't have any warrants out. No. Oh, South Mississippi, Mark. Okay, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm just not very knowledgeable of that area, but it was amazing. The pictures. It almost didn't even look real. What's up, Mary Cheryl Chapman? Good morning. No warrants. All right, so weather today. Let's take a look at the radar coming today because we got that frontal line. Let's see who's going to get what. And then we'll call it quits. I was trying to change my car insurance over about a month ago, and I saved my quote. Saved a lot of money, actually. And now the quote's no longer active. So I got to do it all over again. But it was quite a bit of savings. So I might have to get that done. All right, here's the radar today. Look at that. There's our Panhandle range. This is today's future radar. A little bit of Outer Banks range left over. This is that frontal line coming down. And there's we get some storms coming in later today. This is afternoon, man. Holy moly. More storms for Tampa Bay and Ocala. God, I'm going to go get me a water spout. I got to catch for me a water spout. All right, so there's income. Hey, look at that. We got storms coming in today. It's northern part of the peninsula. This is that frontal line. It's afternoon today. Storms. 2, 3 o'clock right here. There's a skinny little line right here. That's cute. That's cute. It's cute. What movie is that from? She said I'm cute. I'll show you what's cute right now. I'll do this right here. This is so awesome. Look, I got to show you the boys. They finally have settled down. It takes them all dang morning. So check out this photo right here. It's so awesome. This is the current look here of the boys sleeping. It's so nice. Here we are. Look at that. This is so cool. They're curled up. The daily dog picture of the dog sleeping. Look. There you go. That's what they're doing right now, currently. I'm cute. There's a skinny little line. Oh boy, we got storms. So everybody's going to get a little something ahead of that frontal line today. Look at that. This is later. It's 4 or 5 o'clock. So storms from Key West to Jacksonville today, folks. Could get nasty. And then tomorrow, lingering front begins. Oh my God, we're just going to see. Oh, we're going to see storms after storms. So, hey, the one thing, the flow is going to be west to east the next 100 years. I wonder what the humidity looks like. Let's take a look at Levi's site. It's got a really good 300 to 700 humidity line. This is always kind of neat to look at. Oof, right there, boom. This is Tuesday. Look at that. Would you just look at that? The tale of two worlds right here. We have dry humidity to the north. This is amazing. I had to share this one. This is on Tuesday, going into Wednesday. The green is humidity, moisture. Frontal line north, dry, fallish, crisp, blue skies. To the south, clouds, almost non-existent the next 2 days. Here's Tuesday into Wednesday. Almost no clouds. So we're going to have a very blue sky Alabama. Look at that. Little coastal clouds, not lingering front, right? But look, this is blue sky for everybody north of that white line. So very, 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 very sunny week ahead for a lot of people. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so in a nutshell, here's the scoop. Let's just pull up this little guy real quick. If you're wondering, nothing to worry about, nothing in them in it. We're really curious about this one, what it's going to do here over the weekend. Now this one's going to curve out of here. There's another one coming over here somewhere that's going to follow this one. Could be interesting. So over the first part of the week, Monday, Tuesday, this one ought to be here somewhere, and our new one's going to be here somewhere. This one's out of here. So that's it. Little bit of curiosity here, but most models having it going that way. Little low here that could get going, maybe bring a little coastal action along with that frontal line, gets picked up. Could see that happening. there is a little spinach down here off of the keys that might get pulled up into that approaching front, and be a little something later in the week for the East Coast. But that's it. 4-bit, right? All right, cool. That's the deal. Cool beans. Listen, we'll be I'll be doing one of my little travel updates later on YouTube. I love doing those. They're a lot of fun. So make sure you head over that way and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I do these little quickie 5-6 minute ones. Get quite a few views. I really appreciate it. You can watch these a little differently. You can watch these on the app. The reason I'm doing them on YouTube so much is you can watch them on the app really easy. You can watch them on your phones. You can watch them on the TVs. A lot easier. So head over that way. Make sure you check that out. And I'll do one after the 12Z models come out this afternoon. So got a little bit to talk about. Right? Right. All right, cool. Everybody have a great day. Appreciate it. Thank you, Shelly, behind the scenes. Yeah, I got to call the tag office now. I got to fight them. So I'll probably be on hold 45 minutes. I hope not.